We asked a number of experts why publishing the evidence to back up those accusations against Russia is proving to be so problematic for US intelligence.
If this hacking actually took place, there would be an electronic trail back to the point of origin. We haven't seen any electronic trail. We haven't heard anything coming from the director of NSA saying that there had been a successful hack. And so it just leads me to believe that the evidence doesn't exist. In the absence of facts, they turn it over to the analysts. And the analysts make analytic conclusions based on the bits and pieces that they are able to collect. That's what we have here. We have something that has been massaged by the CIA's analysts, and they've drawn analytic conclusions based on what little evidence they have.
The report further goes on to say, we can trace them by the way they do their work and the specific malware that they use. This is also nonsense. Once a piece of malware has been used, it ends up in the dark web, and hundreds of thousands of hackers are now using that. Just because someone uses a piece of malware does not mean it was the malware's creator. We know the malware that was used. We know that the fact it had Russian language in it. We know all of these things that could not possibly be there if it were really the Russians. So whether they had access to the server or not, common sense tells you, just based on public knowledge, that it cannot possibly be the Russian government. Now, it may be a Russian, could be a 15-year-old kid, certainly not the Russian intelligence services. This is way too unsophisticated.
What we have now is we have the Democrats, they likened it to 9/11, which is really troublesome and really concerning, because in the case of 9/11, the FBI or the United States went to war as a result of 9/11. So it's really not something to be taken lightly.